making huevos rancheros for breakfast this morning. So we're going to start by making our own refried beans. So we're going to start with some canned black beans into a frying pan over medium heat. I'm going to add a little bit of water to that just to help rehydrate them. And then to that I have a little bit of chipotle powder, which is going to give you a nice amount of smoke and heat. Also have some ground cumin, which is a really essential ingredient, and then some salt just to help season everything up. And what I want to do now is bring this up, stir it around a little bit, make sure everything's mixed. And with a potato masher or even a pastry cutter, we just want to start mashing these beans so that they start releasing and it'll form sort of a nice paste. So these beans have cooked down now. You can see they're getting nice and thick and pasty. Most of the beans are broken up a little bit to release so you get that nice sort of refried beans texture. And what I want to do now is just set these aside and I'm going to move on to my eggs. So I'm going to turn these off the heat. These will hold heat really, really nicely. So now I'm going to move on to, we have a tomato sauce here with some chorizo sausage that we've browned in a pan, some canned tomatoes, onion, cilantro, a little bit of jalapeno pepper. And what we want to do is bring this up to a simmer, and now we're going to poach our eggs in this liquid. So that flavor is going to cook into our eggs while we're going. So what we want to do with our pan over nice medium heat, stir this around a little bit, make sure you find some spaces. Crack eggs individually into little ramekins or small cups so that you're not going to get any shell in here. And then just make a little hole and pour your egg right in there. And this is going to poach right in this liquid. So we'll do that with a couple of eggs. And now what we want to do is just add a lid to this, bring up your heat a little bit, and what we're going to do is poach our eggs in this liquid. So our eggs have been poaching long enough to be at their desired doneness. What I want to do now is turn this off the heat so that I can work with it without being in danger of burning myself. I'm going to safely take off the lid here. You can see it's bubbling. That tomato sauce and the chorizo flavor is really cooked into our eggs. So now we're going to go ahead and build our huevos. So I'm going to start with I have a corn tortilla, but whatever tortilla you like, corn or flour. To that, I'm going to put some refried beans right on top, spread them around a little bit. And this is a really, really great breakfast. It's something a little bit different, but still very delicious. And then on top of that, I'm going to spoon my egg mixture. So your eggs have poached in this liquid, and you can just pick up the whole egg. It's like a nice poached egg with all that nice tomatoey business. Put a little bit more of that on because that's really great flavor. And then to garnish or to finish, I have some crumbled feta cheese here. Just a little cheese crumbled on. Some nice fresh cilantro. It's really going to tie everything together. And then the last thing is just some fresh avocado. And it's just that simple. It's a delicious breakfast that your family will love. Visit ATCOBlueflamekitchen.com for more tips.